Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Real One Ajibola, and in this video we'll be talking about the number one sales strategy no one is talking about. You see, people don't really like throwing money around. Okay, when you're trying to sell and your focus is mainly on making money off your customers, they won't really feel comfortable to part their money with you, especially when they don't have a clear understanding of what they stand to gain by paying you for that product or that service. But everybody will feel comfortable with you when you're trying to help your customer. We don't like throwing money around, but we spend money on things we're confident about that will help us resolve an issue, and that is how people make buying decisions. So your key responsibility in sales is to make your prospects trust you. Yeah, that's the first thing, to make them trust you, trust your business, and to help them feel comfortable around you, that when they finally pay for your products or services, they are not just throwing money around. They are paying to get a product or service that will help them resolve an issue. Okay, so that is how people make buying decisions. So if you really want to enhance your sales, increase your sales, then your focus should be mainly on helping your customer, not really selling to them. Let me share my true life experience with you with one of my clients. This is how we met. So on this fateful day, I went into a restaurant. I got in, ordered my meal, sat down, and while I was eating, this young man walked in. He sat on the next table and he ordered his meal as well, and he was eating. So the first thing I realized was that this man was trying to rush his meal. I wouldn't know why, which I later know why he did that. So when it was through, he came to me, introduced himself. He told me he's into real estate, and he told me some of the locations where he had properties for sale. So after his pitch, I now responded to him by telling him that, oh, I also do real estate. You see, the moment I told him that I also do real estate, he tried to round up with the conversation. In fact, he was looking around, hoping to jump onto the next person. So what this man did was his attention was mainly to make money off me. Okay, and that is exactly how a lot of people go about selling, trying to make money off their customer, paying less attention to the customer himself. Okay, trying to focus on helping the customer. And you see, businesses have been doing this for a long period of time. So many businesses just focus on making money off you. By the time you eventually buy that product, you get to discover that it's not delivering the service you expected. So that's like you just throwing your money around. So people try to avoid this, and that was exactly what this guy was doing. It was obvious. Okay, it was so obvious. I get to discover this through his reaction and all of that. So what I now try to do, I being a business consultant, I figure out that if this man has continued with this approach he is using, I know he won't make enough sales. So I try to engage him in a conversation. Then this time around, I was trying to help him. I had the intention to help him because I saw a lot of lapses in what he was doing. And the only thing, or the best thing I could do for a friend, a brother, is to try to assist him in my whole little way. So I started giving him tips on how he can improve on his sales. This man later confirmed to me that he was not actually making enough sales, that in fact his younger colleague at work are doing far better than him, and he stands the chance of losing his job. He's at the risk of losing his job. So I was like, okay, there's nothing to worry about. Then I started giving him helpful tips that would definitely help him improve on his sales performance. So the conversation lasted for like about 30 minutes. By then it was comfortably seated. Then we were actually talking. And initially, when this man told me about the locations where he had properties, I was actually interested in one of those locations. But because of his approach, so I couldn't even tell him, because I know that this guy was just trying to make money off him. And if I had told him that I'm interested in that property, he is not really patient enough to like help me get value. He just want to make sales and move on to the next customer. And I wanted value. Everybody trying to pay for a product or service wants value. If your sales pitch is not focused on helping your prospect get value, then you're trying to piss that prospect up because you're only trying to make money. You're not trying to like help the person. You want to benefit from that person, right? But you don't want the person to get value for the money he's spending. So while we were talking, this man was comfortably seated and I started giving him some tips that you could do this, you could do this. So along the line, he found my tips impactful because he knows that by the time he starts implementing these tips, definitely he will get results. So he now asks me if I have a training coming up very soon. I said, of course, yes. I have a training coming up for the next week, the following week. So this person signed up right immediately and he made payments right on the spot. So what happened was that he came to me with the intention of making money off me, and it was so obvious. But I was trying to respond to him with the intention of helping him. I never had any intention of making sales because I just went there to have lunch. So I never had any intention to make sales to him. I just wanted to help him. But he figured out that I have something that he needs that will help him improve on his sales performance. So he was eager to request from me what I have because he knows I have what he needs. Then he paid me. That's exactly how sales is. When you help people understand that you have exactly what they need, of course they will be willing to pay you, and then you're making money. I usually say something in a lot of my videos that when you're in business, right, your focus should not be mainly on making money. Money is a reward, okay? Is a reward, is an exchange for value. So for you to be constantly adding value to people means that you automatically constantly make money off those people. They will pay you, they will feel comfortable paying you. You see, we give tips to people who feel comfortable with, even though they've not done any kind of service to us, but probably you just feel comfortable around this person. You want to support this person, you want to help this person. We give tips, we support people's business, but we do this to only those that will feel comfortable around, people will trust, okay, will feel comfortable around them. So yeah, we will be willing to support them, and that is the main strategy you need to start implementing if you want to make more sales. Pay less attention to getting money off your prospects and pay more attention to helping your prospects get better. Okay, we all know when someone is trying to rip off our money, and we also know when someone is trying to help us. So focus on helping your prospect, okay, and try as much as possible to make your prospects feel comfortable around you. Once you get this done, then selling becomes easy. Why? Because now they feel the need for your products. You are not the one trying to force them to buy from you just because you want to make money off them. They understand that they need what you have, and once you get to that stage, they will be the one willing to pay you, okay? They will be the one willing to pay you for what you have to offer to them. All right, so thank you so much for joining me on this video. Feel free to share your comments, opinion, feedback about this video within the comment box below. And I'm also giving out a free coaching program here. It's completely free, so you can take advantage of that. So you can talk to me about your business, and I can give you principles, strategies that you can start implementing that will help you improve on your business performance. Yeah, be sure to subscribe to my channel as well. Yeah. All right, so once again, thank you so much for joining me on this video, and I look forward to having you in my other videos.